Hey everybody, it's Harold with Nurse Angie Reviews and Adventures. Today we're looking at the Nitecore NU20 headlamp. You can get this little bad boy from Nitecore or Amazon or whatever your preferred retailer is for about $29. It's super lightweight, rechargeable, and it's got the coolest looking man I've ever seen. But there are a lot of things I don't like about this little light. It's a good looking light. It's got like 5 modes. It's got a plastic body to it. You can detach this, just so you know that. And honestly, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. So like I said in my other videos, I have used this out in the field. I wasn't terribly impressed with it, with the beam quality or the beam pattern. I just didn't care for it. However, that's just my opinion. Your opinion may vary, so keep that in mind. So here's the scoop on this thing. It's got 5 modes. So got a little push button up here. Click on, low, medium, high, low, medium, high. Okay. Press and hold. You got turbo mode. Any point you can press and hold, and it'll go right into turbo mode, or right there, it's going into Morse code. So it's got 5 modes. So again, low, medium, high. Press to hold turbo. You can see it up or jump up a little bit. Press to hold again. Actually, I'm sorry. Turn it off, then press to hold, and then you go into your SOS mode. So when it comes to this, the battery on this little guy is built in. There's actually a strobe too. Yeah, I was wrong. I forgot about the strobe. Okay, so there is a strobe. Isn't that cool? That's going to flip the camera out. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Alright. So I knew there was another hidden one. I couldn't quite remember what it was. So you have low, medium, high, turbo, strobe, and then that little guy. So this guy has a built-in, I believe, the lithium polymer battery. It comes with a Nitecore cable, and you just plug her in. You got the red indicator on top to let you know it's charging, and that's really it, guys. That's the long, tall, short, skinny, and ugly of it. Like I said, this light is about $29. It has a built-in 600 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery. You can also get this light, the body of it, in different colors like yellow, red, white, I think green. This thing has a max output of 360 lumens. And let's see if I got any other pertinence for this I can tell you about. Not really. The battery life, let's take a look at that real quick. Like I said, I used to do a lot of review channels, but I don't really mess with that anymore. So this is not the CRI, this is just the 20. So you can look at your modes. You got 140 and 220 and then 360. Of course, when you see an asterisk, that means it's going to step down to that mode at some certain point. But 220 lumens at 6 hours, I mean, it is very possible this light could pull that off. I have my doubts. I think if it was flat regulation, meaning it stayed at that constant brightness for the entire time, I've got my doubts. So, we'll see. Especially when 40 lumens only goes for 7.5 hours when 220 does 6. So, the math isn't quite adding up there. Yeah, I'm not convinced with the math. I'm not convinced at all. We call that fuzzy math. So, but again, that's the pertinence of it. Not much to say other than that. I mean, the light itself is aesthetically very pleasing. It weighs absolutely nothing. Let me see if I can get a weight on this thing. I don't know. I'll have to wait and get back with you on that. It weighs nothing. Like I said, it is IPX7, so it is fairly waterproof. You can drop it in the water, you won't have any problems. The nicest part of the lamp is probably the band. It's cool looking. I know they have one that's got like a white and then it's got like a yellow band or something. Looks pretty cool. I'm not impressed with the plastic, but at the price point, you know, it's pretty hard to beat. But again, one of the benefits of this is you can pop this off and then just carry it around like so you can do that. But we are going to take this little guy out into the woods. Oh, and there's a little bit of silicone inside the headband, you can see there, to keep it from sliding around in your noggin, and it'll kind of grab your headband. But this headlamp is so light, I don't think you're going to have any problems. If you're wearing a beanie or a hat, yeah, then that may help you. Other than that, we're going to take it out in the woods. As for I recommend it, I mean, yes and no. It is what it is. It's a cool headlamp, but I think there's better alternatives out there. But do give it a shot if you want. For $30, you can't go wrong. So we're going to take this out to Cavalry Cemetery. See what you think. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, it's here with Nurse Angie Reviews and Adventures. I'm at Cavalry Cemetery with Nurse Angie, and we are looking at the Nitecore NU20. That's NU20. It's about a $30 headlamp. I wasn't too impressed with the feel or the fit and the finish, except the headband was cool. The rest of it, you know, we're actually going to go out here and test it in the dark. So again, we're at Cavalry Cemetery. Let's get up on some stuff and take a look at it. Now this is like a step with the name Egan in it. That's medium. That's low. Medium. High. Whoop. Thing's about 20 foot away. The statue. Well, not statue, but this is someone's tombstone. Look at this thing. Ay, ay, ay. It's awesomeness. Anyway, Mother Mary here up close on the high mode. Alright, so let's go through the modes again. Low, barely see it. Medium. High. That's on high mode. So now we're going to do a little hiking down this steep hill. I like the beam pattern, I like the color, I like the tint. You know, there's things I don't like about this light. I don't like the feel of it. But for the price and the money, the other downfall is it doesn't have replaceable batteries. When it dies, you throw the whole light away. So that's another thing I'm not a fan of, but the beam pattern is hard to argue. It's a nice beam pattern. So guys, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Hope this helps. I hope that makes you do an informed decision. I mean, it's not bad. It's just you can't keep the light when the battery dies. It's a little cheap feeling for $30. I mean, there's some nice headlamps you can get for $30. It is very lightweight. You feel nothing on your head. It's very comfortable. I might bump that up in all fairness to a 6 out of 10. I mean, yeah, we'll be fair about it. I mean, do look at the color. It's not bad, right? Not terrible. So guys, I hope that gives you an informed decision. Cheers.